All right, Tigers class, come attention. How do you guys feel today? Awesome, sir. Let's bow. We're gonna start off. We've got our crunches to do, and we've got our squats. So let's do the squats first. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Bring those legs apart. We're gonna bend the knees, keep our posture, keep those hands up. Ready? And go. Sink down low, stand back up. Nice and low, and stand back up. There we go. This way our legs can get nice and strong. If I don't bend my knees though, I just do this. That's not gonna get them stronger. Bend those knees, stand back up tall. 10 seconds left, guys. 8 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Next up, crunches or sit-ups. Let's go ahead and lay down. We're gonna sit up as high as we can, lay ourselves back down. Sit up as high as we can and lay back down again. We're gonna go 30 seconds for these ones, all right? Ready, and go. All the way as high as I can. Remember, I'm squeezing my muscles in my stomach here. That way I know they're working really hard. Remember, if you can only go halfway up, that's okay, right? If all I can do is this, that means I'm still working those muscles. If I can go all the way up, that's really cool too. All right, nice. Another 5 more seconds. Let's see how many we can do. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, guys, get to a spot where you can hear me really well here. You can huddle and take a knee if you'd like to. The word this module is teamwork. And teamwork means working together, right? It means working together. When we work together, we can get things done faster than just by ourselves, or we can do a better job than we could by ourselves, right? If I had to clean up my room, right? If I was just using one hand, I could clean it up. But if my hands work together as a team, I'm gonna be able to do it a lot faster. If it was the living room and it was just me cleaning up, that might take a while. But let's say me and my brother worked as a team. That's gonna be pretty quick, right? That's us working together. And maybe I was building a Lego ship with my brother. Since we can work together and we can talk and we can communicate, we could build one that's even cooler than if I just did it by myself, because we get to use both of our ideas. So again, teamwork, working together. And when we work together, we can get things done faster and we can do a better job at them than we could just by ourselves. Now, we're gonna stand up, we're gonna start practicing our sparring stance and our jump switch together as a team. We'll stand up. All right, guys, so remember our sparring stance, we need to turn all the way to one side. So right now, my belly button, the knot of my belt is facing right towards you. I need to turn my body to the side, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on you. And then I bring my hands up. Finally, for our sparring stance, we do small little bounces on the balls of our feet. There we go, right? Notice I'm not actually jumping. I'm just keeping my body moving up and down. My feet are actually staying in contact with the ground the whole time. Now our jump switch, that's when we switch the position of our feet, but we try to do it while sliding. So if I'm here, I'm gonna switch so that I face the other direction, and I keep watching you the whole time. So that's our switch. Let's do about 20 seconds practicing it on our own, okay? Ready, and go. And as soon as we finish this, we'll do a drill together as a team. We're trying to switch our feet, keeping my hands towards you and my eyes towards you the whole time. Good, we've got 10 more seconds. Keep switching. Notice I'm taking my time in between to make sure they're my best ones. I don't want to go too fast. And break. All right, guys, so this next one, we need to make sure we work as a team. When I say switch, we're all going to jump switch together, okay? So if we're in our sparring stance and I say switch, we would jump switch. Switch, you would jump switch. But if I say sandwich, we would not jump switch, right? We need to make sure we're focusing with our ears and listening, and then we work as a team to follow the instructions, right? So let's try it out. Here we go. Ready, and switch. And swatch. Oh, that's a kind of watch, huh? And sandwich. And switch. Switch, switch, and switcheroo. That's not it. And swing, switch, and witch. Nope. Witch, switch. There we go. And switch, and sandwich. Oh man, and swamp, and swampy, and Nintendo Switch. Okay, and switch, 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 sandwich, and break. Nice job, guys. Let's huddle back up real quick for another talk about teamwork. So let's talk about ways that we can be effective teammates with different teams that we're a part of, okay? One big team that we're with is our family, right? We spend a lot of time with them. We're a very powerful team. One way that I can be a good teammate to my family is by doing my jobs, doing my role. Like, let's say we're cleaning the house. I should be the one cleaning my room, right? It wouldn't be fair if my brother had to clean his room and the living room and my room and the kitchen and my parents' room, right? No, I'm gonna clean my room. I wanna make sure I do my work there. Every day I go to school, right? And that's my job. That's what I need to make sure I try my hardest at. If I do that, that's me being a good teammate. Just like my brother goes to school, right? If he's doing his best, he's doing his work as a good teammate. If my parents are going to work, then guess what? If they work their hardest, that's them being good teammates to us too, right? So we can make sure that we do that we follow the rules of the house. I'm gonna be a good teammate if I make sure that every time I come home, I put my shoes in the shoe rack or into the shoe bin, right? That's me being a teammate because I'm following the rules. I can show good teamwork with my brother by making sure that I share with him, that I take turns with him, that I use my kind words and I'm polite with him. Same with my parents, right? That's ways that I can be an effective teammate to my family. Now, what about at school, right? It might be a little different right now than it was last year, but I can still be a good teammate by following the set of rules that my teacher has, even if those rules are a little bit different, right? So if I follow those rules, then I'm being a good teammate. If I make sure that I get my schoolwork done or my homework done as often, every single time, right? Hey, that's me being a good teammate, right? Because that way I can let the teacher know that I know things well, that I was listening, and that I'm ready to move on to the next thing that we need to learn as a group with all the other kids in my class. So that's me being a good teammate in that regard. Awesome, guys. We get to work on our slide step next. So let's stand up. All right, guys. So how do we move in our sparring stance? You might remember last week we talked about going back and forth from our red bags here, right? If I started here, instead of just running over there, I would go in my sparring stance and I would do something called a slide, right? I'm sparring stance, I'm gonna pick up one foot and I push off the other one to get a little bit closer and I'd get right back to my sparring stance. I pick up the foot, slide a little closer. All right, and that's our slide step. Right now I'm going these directions. This is my forward and my backwards, right? Well, let's say that I was facing towards you. We turn our body, we pick up one foot, and we push to slide forward. I pick up the other one and I push to slide back, right? Now, let's practice this as a team. I'm gonna be leading and I want you guys to follow with me, okay? So if I'm in my sparring stance and I jump switch, you follow and you jump switch too. If I slide this direction, you follow me and come towards me. If I slide towards you, you're gonna wanna slide away from me as a team, right? So we're working together here to make sure that this drill works. So from our sparring stance, let's try this out. Ready? Go. If I slide here, you follow me. Good. Now remember, even as a team, I can't see what you're doing right now. You're gonna have to make sure that you're safe. If I slide back, I'm out of space. So if I was following someone and they did something where I'm supposed to slide back, I wouldn't do that. I wanna stay safe. I don't wanna hurt the wall here, okay? So that especially might be true if I keep sliding back and then you get too close to the screen, you're gonna stop and wait until I slide the other direction. That way, you'll be good to go, okay? There's my jump switch. We slide this way, slide that way. Ah, there we go. Nice work, guys. Keep a good sparring stance the whole time here. Let me slide back. Let me jump switch again. Let me jump switch again. Let me slide back. Ooh, I'm almost out of space. I can't slide back anymore. Notice that was just me making sure that I'm focusing, that I'm making sure I don't hurt anything or hurt myself. Now I know where I'm at. Double check there. Slide. Get a little faster now. You gotta keep up. Oh, fast forward, backwards, 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 and break. Nice job, guys. That was an excellent work. Let's get to our tiger promise. All right, let's come to attention. Raise your hand and repeat after me. I promise to be a good person, to be a good person, to put knowledge in my mind, to put knowledge in my mind, to put honesty in my heart, to put honesty in my heart, to put strength in my body, to put strength in my body, and to make good friends, to make good friends. Awesome work, guys. Let's go ahead and bow. Oh, sorry, real quick announcement. Remember that we have tip testing this week, so make sure that you guys get your tip video submitted as soon as you can, all right? Let's go ahead and bow out. Class dismissed.